Hi there, we're in Angeles National Forest. We took the train to Pasadena and then we took an Uber, but the road closed right there.
We did want to do a hike there, but then didn't want to deal with hiking in the snow and living in the snow, and we decided to just stick to this easy desert trail so we can bang out like 50 miles, get used to walking a lot. We got Jimmy John's for lunch, which I had said that there would be a trash can for our wrappers, but with our new detour, I'm doubting that a little bit more. But
we're 2 hours in. We've gone probably like 2 miles, and this is the trail the whole way. And everything in sight has prickers.
I guess there is a spike there. Okay. Also,
Die.
the road is right. Alrighty. Let's see, over there is a road where the road closed. And then I don't even know how we got here somehow. Well, we got a pretty good view of the San Gorgonio, Mount Baldy right there. Okay, so an update. We suffered through like probably a mile or a mile and a half of that really, really bad trail with spikes and prickers and thorns, and which on the map it says it's a bike trail, which is funny. It's definitely just abandoned and no one's been on it for years and years. Anyways, since then we found that turned into a 2-track, which after like a mile turned into a pavement, which we were expecting. We were expecting that road, not necessarily pavement, but this road. We got this road's gonna bend right here, and then our trail goes. A couple more hours before it gets dark, maybe hour and a half. So we're trying to get as far as we can, but probably won't make it as far as originally hoped for today. I'm not sure if we gave the update yet that we forgot a lighter. So dinner tonight is going to be some cold, crunchy lasagna, I think. It's been a little bit of trail finding required kind of everywhere we've been so far, so that really slows you down. Another river crossing, number 2. Kirsten was at her full range of jump on the last crossing. Oh yeah, easy. Walk in the park. Hopefully right over this hill is gonna be a campsite marked on the map. That should be a good spot to potentially call it, or at least eat our food that we got cooking in our pouches. Wow, that is a pretty good view though. Shoo. Shoo. We got our headlamps. Now we're for real. Mine just turned off though. That's interesting. There's the city of Los Angeles. I gotta figure out my headlamp turned off. It was a very scary day today.
We got screwed because of the road was closed.
We ate our cold dinners perfectly.
It was fine.
Rehydrated, so we don't need a lighter ever.
Or
again.
or
stove
fuel.
or fuel ever again.
Just gaslighting ourselves.
And yeah.
It got hard today because there was a lot of uphill at the end, and it was getting dark. And then
the dark is just...
we turned on our headlamps when it got dark, and both of them died at the exact same time. Tomorrow we're gonna try to rip out 20 miles.
We're gonna
Make your bets now.
get up at the crack of dawn.
Today we did,
And go till 11:30.
my phone says I did 11.4 in total. And we didn't start the trail until 12.
All right, it's 6:20. We had alarm for 6. It's really 9 o'clock Eastern time, which is fine. The sun is about to rise, and there's this beautiful fog over the city. That's Los Angeles over there. We got cold oats, hydrating. We got our quilt drying off where the feet are touching the tent. We're probably gonna target hitting that road for the first stretch, maybe like a mile or two, and then hop on the trail for a few more miles, and then a smaller road to connect to the PCT. All right, we're on the trail. That was our campsite. And the clouds continue to thicken below us. Through here is Caltrans Maintenance Division for Devil's Canyon, which is about where we are. We've only got a couple more miles, I think, of this to get to the PCT. We got lunch is ginger stir-fried rice with beef. So this is kind of like the crock pot. It just sits in here for an hour and a half, and then it's ready.
And then it's cooked.
That's just like better though, you know?
Made it to the PCT.
All right.
The time is 10:20.
10:20.
We got like 15 miles to go.
Okay. 15 miles.
Which is fine.
Yeah, give us.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay. Still quite cloudy. Going through a former wildfire, it looks like. Can't see the tallest vegetation are these bushes. So.
There's some down trees from the wildfires. What are you eating right now?
It's fried rice. And it's got egg in it and
Beef.
Rice.
Would you recommend it?
Oh yeah.
I'd recommend this one too. Mexican style veggie bowl. The cheese smells weird when you open it, but it gets fine when it's hydrated. And this is further proof that you don't need heat to hydrate these packs. Okay, also we are like 2 miles north on the PCT from 3 Points trailhead or whatever. And there's good cell service. We have Verizon. We were able to like make calls and texts. The sun came out. Super beautiful over there.
More snow. Yeah, we're gonna have a water crossing. Just filled up water. We just went through like a long distance of this snow here. That is a view of the snow we had to go through. You can pretty much see the trail the whole way. Hopefully we're not too far away from the Pacifico Mountain camp. Once we get there, there's 5 miles with some change to Mill Creek camp, and from there there's like 13 miles and something to get out. But we got to a bit of a overlook. It's pretty and obviously you can see lots of snow. This is not easy trail finding, folks. You get little bits like that, and then you get packs. For all you know, you can go up there, but it goes over here.
So we were post-holing in this snow for the rest of the day here. We made it about 17 miles to the base of Pacifico Mountain, and at that point some pretty bad weather rolled in, so we decided to spend the night there and plan for 23 the next day.
All right, we just got up at the 6 a.m. or whatever. It's this cloud. We've just been sitting in all night, man, and it was raining on us for a while, like half the night, and then it stopped, but it just keeps being windy and obviously very wet and moist. I hung my bag last night and tied it up, and I untied it this morning, and it's just stuck up there because the line is just frozen on the tree there, even though I got this. Oh, there it goes. All right, I just had to shake it out loose a little bit. So we're this is tough, man. This is tough. We're gonna just bolt out of here, try to make it to Jake.
Currently, the buckle to James's pack and all of our food is frozen shut from the rain.
And obviously it's brittle because it's frozen, so I don't want to break my new pack, but
It's a problem. Alright, we just made it through like a mile and a half of snow. We were still post-holing some even though it's literally 30 degrees and windy. But now the views are very good. I don't know if you can tell with the clouds, but the clouds are starting to clear and the sun is coming out.
Alright, PCT meets Pacifico Mountain Road meets Angeles Forest Highway. And we're at Mill Creek Picnic Area, which puts us at 5 miles in. And it's not too much past 9, so that's pretty good. We're gonna eat our little peach cobbler here, use the restroom facilities, and then we got another 15.7 miles from here.
We just climbed a surprise 1,200 or so feet up from Mill Creek to whatever this is. Okay, we got a little bit of water in this creek here, and the trail dumped us out here to this road with just like piles and piles of cottonwood. And this right here is our lone symbol of where we're supposed to go.
This is not fun. Somewhere in here is going to be our trail out of here, but there's no way we're going to be able to spot that from afar.
All right, we are leaving the PCT on our trail out of here to Acton.
It's like it's a frozen like winter for us, but it's all just dead. Well, we were worried that the trail out would not be as well groomed as the PCT, and obviously that is the case. There's bits of trail that are easy to follow like that, and then there's chunks of just trees and bramble and brush and thorns, a lot of thorns. So hopefully we can keep finding it though. So we just went down, like fucking straight down through brambles, and I took a video, you saw it.
Probably about like 1,500 feet.
Yeah, maybe, but like mile and a half probably.
And we definitely weren't on the trail. It was supposed to cross the river, and we missed where it crossed the river.
We backtracked.
But then we backtracked the whole way to the PCT, and there was never an obvious path. So I think there's just so many downed trees from forest fires and stuff that the trail is kind of demolished. Yeah. So we have generated an alternate exit point where we stay on the PCT or its neighboring road for the next stretch here. Conditions are bad, and there was about 2 miles more of snow, but we made it back up to a little bit over 6,000. 2 miles in, 6 to go.
We got like 2 miles maybe to the end, 2.5, something like that. We just went to the other side of the mountain. So like one side of the mountain sucks because you got like snow and like sometimes if you go like high enough. This side sucks because you got all the storm. So our ride, Jake couldn't get across the road, so we called in a 911 to get us evacuated.
Hi guys, we're currently in the corner of a picnic area restroom. Things took a slight turn for the worse. The place, our secondary plan of where to get picked up, which should work, it should be a great trail, did not work because there are these private gates that it doesn't mean you can't drive on the road, it just means you have to call the fire department to be able to drive on the road. So our friend that was going to pick us up ran into that, and the road was just really bad, and it started really deteriorating in weather. So it's around 35 degrees with high winds and rain. So currently we're in the corner of a bathroom at a trailhead under our down blanket to stay warm because we were pretty soaked and cold. And the fire department will be coming to pick us up soon. You have anything else?
Did you say we did 28.4
miles? We did 28.4 miles, and we were running for the end of it because it was getting dark because we were on the phone with the fire department, and so we had to stop to make sure that they knew where to go and that we had service. Yep.
Man, when it was really windy, there were probably gusts like 50 miles an hour. You had to, it was like the point where you had to like lean into the wind. I don't know if you were feeling that.
Or like crouch down.
But I was like leaning into the wind and walking, and then the wind would stop and you'd like stumble over, you know. It was like...
It was bad.
Horrible.
And for the record, that was not what was predicted at all. We were on the National Weather Service maps, and for this exact location, it was supposed to be like high of 58 and sunny. And it's been freezing. It's probably been freezing rain again tonight. So.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
He has a memory that nobody can forget. As long as one of us can remember it, it works fine. To let you know how good my memory is, I don't remember proposing to my wife. So that's how bad it is.